Kevin.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Mullen is out there with Duncan. It's Najee in at the center position. From past the arc. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Mullen. Pass to Najee. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Ryan passes to Aldridge. Here's Mercer. Aldridge trying to break free. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Duncan. Pulls up. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Duncan. That's tipped. Here's Najee. The layup missed.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Bryan, and the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Henderson, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Passes it to Cruz. Duncan in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Pop-off. Defended by Mullen. Here's Mercer. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Suns.
3-0 is married. Streaming NBA2K22.
Outside Mullen.
Thunderbirds versus
Here's
Phoenix
Cruz.
Suns.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the right side. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
Suns trail by 5. And here's Duncan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good off the back of the rim. Aldridge taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. And real quickly, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good for Aldridge.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Kafka, Henderson defending. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Najee. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Bryan from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, quickly. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Najee. Back to quickly. Connects from three-point range.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Mullen. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's sent back by Aldridge. To the inside. Passes it to Mercer. Banked in off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Suns trail by 6. Quickly with it. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Popoff. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Quickly. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here is Mullen. Guarded closer. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mercer passes to Aldridge. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Henderson. Here's Najee. And again, unable to change momentum here.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
There's the triple. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Bryan. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Suns trail by 13. Phoenix calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Sims. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. To the middle. Shondor. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now, here is Murphy. Yes, that goes in. Quickly's got 8 points. Henderson against Quickly. Henderson passes to Gilbert. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sims. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Driving to the basket. Here's Mercer. Pass to Gilbert. And Chandler sends it back.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now the pass to Gilbert. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Popovich. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Passes to Mercer. Here's Gilbert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots a 3. The shot misses. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
The dish to Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Quickly against Henderson. To the paint. Here's Murphy. Oh, that's blocked. Driving the lane. Gilbert. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Sims. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now, here's Quickly. 8 points for him. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Gilbert. Inside.
At the line for your home team. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Suns trail by 16. Here's Popovich. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And Murphy kicks to Quickly. Goes up the baseline. Basket, good. He's got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Duncan, and it's Murphy in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Duncan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Passes it to Mercer. Over to the left wing. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Pass to Popovich. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Mercer. The pass to Gilbert. Kicks to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Bosniak. Drops in the tray.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Sims. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Popovich. Henderson defending. Bucket is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Duncan scanning the floor. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Henderson. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 12. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The shot's good from Sims.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Chalk up 2 there. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Suns call time. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Popov, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Drills the three-pointer. Henderson's got 5 points so far. Bryant, covered by Duncan. It's deflected. Inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Popov. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cruz the pass to Mullen. And it's blocked. And they're on the break. Here's Bryan. Henderson pulls it in. Suns trail by 10. Launches a 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Popov. Henderson defending. Right wing. Bryan passes to Aldridge. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Mercer. Good. And Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Henderson's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Duncan outside. He kicks to Henderson. And he drives in. Right block shot. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Aldridge slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Suns trail by 16. Mullen passes to Najee. Here's Mullen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. They need this. Got a piece of it. Here's Bosniak. No good with the triple.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Count the basket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Aldridge. To the paint, Mercer. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got assist number 5 here tonight. It's Henderson on the wing. He's got 8.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Aldridge, the pass to Bryan. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Cruz. Kicks it to Henderson. Here's Najee. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Now, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Bryan. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him. Suns trail by 17. Mullen passes to Najee. Duncan outside. Over to the wing. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Mercer, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Henderson passes to Najee. And there's the pass to Cruz. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. There's the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Henderson. No good that time. Aldridge with some nice deep.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bryan passes to Aldridge. Shoots the 3.
Old team foul. First personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suns trail by 19. Here's Henderson. And that one comes up a bit short. Henderson's gone 4 of 11 tonight. To the wing right side. Shandor going inside. And it's denied. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Checking in for the Suns.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. The 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Popovich passes to Najee. Dishes it to Sims. Here's the 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Shandor. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's Henderson. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Sims, the pass to Najee. This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
The Suns making a switch here. Chandler's checked in, and he ends up missing both free throws.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the middle, here's Najee. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Najee's got 8 points. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Quickly. From outside, off the mark. Here's the break. Looking to get back on track here. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Henderson. Got it up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you what. They cashed in on second chance opportunities. They followed their shots, kept after it. They were unwilling to let possession slide.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely ripping into the defensive effort. He would take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Phoenix ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Suns moving the ball around. Here's Duncan. Misses the layup.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Mullen. Pass to Duncan. Wide open. Green for 2 points. Duncan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns. That'll be a 5-second call.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And Phoenix has possession. Henderson dishes to Duncan. Outside, Mullen. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his third assist on the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
In this quarter alone, they've yielded 5 points off of those turnovers.
Suns trail by 19 on the court for the Suns. They've got Mullen, also Duncan out there. It's Najee in at the 5. Here's Henderson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Suns have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Suns ball.
Mullen up top. He kicks it to Duncan. Hands it from downtown. Duncan's got 5 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Yeah, just fighting an uphill battle. The turnovers forcing them to lose ground.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Passes it to Cruz. Najee, good. Najee's got 10 points.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Mullen. Again, Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Pass to Henderson. Kicks to Duncan. Outside Mullen. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Mullen's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Outside Mullen.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Phoenix.
The pass to Najee. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Henderson. 5 to shoot. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Driving in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
It's tipped. They retain possession. To the left side wing. Aldridge left side. Pop-off. Covered by Duncan. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Passes to Najee. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Kafka. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Suns call time.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Teams changing it up here. Home team on D. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points, and they get it back. Bryant, covered by Duncan. Bryant, he drains the quick shot.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Murphy. No points in the game yet for him.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Duncan, and the basket is good. Duncan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's stolen by Mullen. Now Henderson. He's got 14. Mullen's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Popoff, defended by Mullen. Popoff. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 13 points in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Back to Henderson. Fires from deep. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 5 assists in the game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Murphy. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Suns trail by 12. Here's Henderson. Offline with the baseline jumper. Kafka. Henderson defending. Rocket 6. Here's Bosniak. Offensive rebound. Here's Kafka. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Outside Mullen. That's tipped. Popoff, defended by Mullen. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 19.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Duncan outside. And he banks in the layup.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling. Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Both teams will make substitutions. Duncan's gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage. Inside, here's Kafka, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Quickly finds Henderson. He takes it in, and he lays it straight in. Henderson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Shandor quickly covering. Back to Henderson. The 3. Here's Kafka, who's back up. Misses the layup. Suns trail by 12. Popovich passes to Henderson. off with the layup. Now the dish to Henderson. Into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 11 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Quickly with it. 10 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He feeds it to Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's the pass to Gilbert. Here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Gilbert. Henderson against Murphy. Here he goes. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dishes it to Henderson. Chandler with the rebound. Suns trail by 10. Popovich passes to Murphy. Puts it up. Henderson, no good. Shandor, he's guarded by Chandler. Shandor, it doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Faster quickly. Here's Popovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Suns have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 19 seconds left in the third.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Drains it from beyond the arc. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's quickly. Misses the jumper. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Popovich. Henderson defending. Murphy passes to Popovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Emmanuel quickly. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. Quickly the pass to Murphy. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Najee. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Ball goes to Phoenix.
Cruz, he's checked in for the Suns. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Quickly. Takes it inside. Here's Henderson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Kafka. Aldridge kicks to Henderson. To the paint. Gilbert. Henderson defending. Here's Kafka. No good on the triple.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Popovich passes to Quickly. Baseline try. That one no good. And here's Henderson. Out to the right wing. Shandor. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Popovich passes to Najee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Suns making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Shandor bangs home the trifecta.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And there's the pass to Najee. That one doesn't go. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Mullen passes to Cruz. Here's Najee. Lays it up off the glass. Najee's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Shandor, defended by Mullen. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They get it back. Tries again. Najee, no good. Shandor quickly covering. Here's Henderson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Duncan, he's checked in for Quickly. Here's Henderson. Now Aldridge. Down low. Here's Gilbert. Back to Aldridge. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Duncan, the pass to knock. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the middle. Here's Cruz. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
To the inside. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Shandor. Good on the three-point shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They get it back. Aldridge. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Kicks it to Henderson. Passes it to Gilbert. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Suns trail by 19. Outside Mullen. Astenaji. That one drops for him. Haji's got 10 points here in the second half.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Shandor. Yep, that one goes. He's got 21.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Henderson against Mullen. Pass to Cruz. Popovich. Henderson defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Mullen. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
The pass to Cruz. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the paint. Here's Mercer. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Suns trail by 19. Mullen with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Cruz, the pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge. Down low, Bryant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so here's Phoenix. Mullen passes to Cruz. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Suns trail by 19. Popovich passes to Mullen. Passes it to Popovich. Feeds to Duncan.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Misses in close. Pass to Aldridge. He kicks to Henderson. Back to Aldridge. Fires from 18. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
Assist from
Haji's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Kafka. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Phoenix time.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And timeout called. Chauncey Billups has had enough. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Mullen. Outside George. Lots of room. And that one, good. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Murphy. Now Henderson. Got a hand on it. With the drive. Here's Nunez. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Henderson. Can't connect from short range.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
No, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
For the home team. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
That's good from Gaines. Now here is Mullen. He's covered closely. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a
So good. Anything else you want to talk about?